Over to you.
Good morning, my name is Rebecca and this presentation discusses my final results for East Hampstead Surgery's online campaign. So East Hampstead Surgery is a medical centre situated in Bracknell, England that provides healthcare, mainly through GP appointments for their registered patients who live in the area. So they didn't have any social media accounts before I started this campaign. So their only digital presence was directly linked to their website from other search engines or other medical sites like the NHS or CQC, which is an inspection site, or reviews. So I couldn't edit the layout of the website because it's designed and controlled by my surgery website. So I focused on other social media platforms. The target market was really wide because the surgery provides medical care for every patient who is registered with them. So although you can see geographic segmentation in the target market, as patients are registered to that surgery based on where they live, but age ranges and lifestyle vary greatly because the service is available to everyone, regardless of social status or income, as it's funded by the NHS, which is funded by taxes. So for this campaign, I focused on young to middle-aged adults because they're more likely to use social media at the same time as understanding the content that is being posted. So some of the social media options I looked at included Instagram and Snapchat, which I didn't use. But this is because Instagram is a social media platform that allows you to post videos and photos to followers. And even though it's good to represent the ideas in an easy visual manner, it doesn't allow you to represent a lot of information through the platform. And even though healthy living through like diet posts or exercise is a really trending topic throughout the platforms, it's not directly linked to the medical world. So Snapchat is a messaging app where you can add text, pictures and videos, and it's relatable to a younger audience, but it's more informal, and I realised that I needed to reach the surgery's current demographic before trying to outreach to engagement of younger children. So my proposal consisted of starting a Facebook page and a WordPress blog site. So by increasing the surgery's online presence, we aim to bring awareness to particular topics such as vaccinations, medical screening and general health. I was responsible for the outcome during this campaign, and it was supposed to be monitored by the surgery's senior administrator, but after the first 2 weeks I wasn't in direct contact with her. However, she does have the WordPress login and Lead GP has the Facebook login to continue with any posts that they want after. So Facebook is aimed at middle-aged to elderly people because it was created before other competing social medias such as Snapchat or Instagram. I used Facebook posts to inform people about important notices every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday at around 3:30 PM with short informative statements, whilst the blog posts that I posted on WordPress would automatically upload as previews on the other days, so as soon as they were published people could click on the link and view it from there. So this meant that the posts were presented on multiple platforms, which attracts traffic to it. So I also scheduled the majority of my posts so that they would be consistent in the time and the day that they went up. So even if I couldn't get to a computer to publish it myself, it would still go up on time. So WordPress enables the user to modify the site with the customization of themes, which meant that I was able to give the blog site a more professional layout as it was a surgery. And it reached a lot of people because they're people that want to know the information, as you usually use blogs to find out more of a topic that you're interested in. So it means that you also don't need an account to view the page, which helps the link appear more often on search engines because you don't have to be signed into anything for it to pop up to view it. So it targeted young to middle-aged audience due to the platform, and I created relevant posts that had important information as well as just generally posting interesting facts. So an example of a couple of them on screen. That was like some of the published lists. So key performance indicators help to measure the campaign's progress and enable the company to make smart business objectives, which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. An example of the surgery's normal KPIs would include giving like 1,500 patients flu jabs, but in terms of the surgery's online presence, the website's main purpose is to allow patients to book appointments and receive information. So my KPIs included 100 views on WordPress and 50 page likes on Facebook to measure how many people these posts were actually reaching to promote healthy living. So I reviewed the progress towards the outcome once every 2 weeks during the 6-week campaign, as WordPress tracked the number of visitors through its own analytics, and Facebook was set up as a business account or a business page, so that would also be tracking who was viewing it. So the desired outcome of this campaign was to have more people involved in keeping the community healthy, which would reduce the amount of people that go to the surgery with problems that are more or less unnecessary, like worries. But that was more of a long-term goal because that would take quite a while to take effect. So during the second week of the accounts being live, we were asked to peer assess our campaigns, and one of the comments I received said that the logo should be more engaging. So as you can see on the screen, that was the old logo, and I just overlaid colour onto the logo so it kept its familiarity with the brand image, but also made it more engaging. So the Facebook page gained 26 page views and 10 page likes, and I also got 13 referrers to the WordPress blog, which shows me that the linking both platforms together is helping to promote each platform. And I also continue to use relevant tags so that they would appear more often. By the 4th week, the Facebook page had 19 likes, although the post engagements had gone down, so I sent links through Facebook friend invitations to encourage engagement with the posts. However, I quickly realised when sending these links that there had been more views at the time that I'd sent the links, so it changes what the analytics says is your best day and best time to post. So that probably wasn't that accurate, but I kept to my schedule so that it was still consistent. And the WordPress site increased traffic, which an example of that is, it's on that side that says the 9th of January, it had 10 visitors creating 29 views, which is one of the best days. So then these screenshots show that the Facebook page likes have increased to 28 likes and 27 follows, and the blog site received a total of 113 views and 53 visitors over the 6 weeks. So that's pretty good. So unfortunately I did not achieve 50 page likes on Facebook, however I did achieve over 100 views on WordPress. So from these results I've discovered that it's easier to direct people to a page such as a blog post where you don't need an account to view the page, rather than getting people to physically like a Facebook page because they have to have an account and then they also have to want to like the page. So the surgery decided to opt for a free WordPress domain to start with as a trial run. However, I suggested purchasing a domain so the blog site would be more professional. And then with a budget increase on top of that, the surgery could also pay for banner ads across other medical and pharmaceutical sites, including other diet or healthy living pages, which will increase traffic to East Hampstead's social media and blog site. So this means that they're more linked across other sites that people may already be visiting to attract traffic. So as you can see, Facebook, as it was a business account, Facebook was promoting its own advertising and did say that you could promote the post for £23 to gain traffic. But I was speaking to the managers and they said that they wanted to give it a proper trial run before they start paying for it. But I also think that the patient should be able to opt out of an email that links the WordPress and the Facebook page so that it can also be promoted on the Bracknell community page on Facebook, so that more people actually are aware of it rather than just the people I tell or promote in this area, but also in the Bracknell area, so it directly helps the surgery. Thank you for listening.
Yes, well done.
Really good.
Should think of a question. What would you do differently if you had to do it all again?
I would attempt to reach a wider audience that didn't just consist of the people I told and sent links to. So I'd probably be more persistent on getting a budget increase so that the post would go across multiple platforms and people would actually be more aware of it, because I think you could drum up a lot of support about things like healthy living, because that's in the best interest of everyone. So.
Can you tell me about any legal or ethical issues or considerations you faced during this campaign?
So one of the main things that the senior administrator said right at the beginning was that the Facebook page has to be a page and not an account, because you don't want people going onto there thinking that that's their doctor giving them like medical advice and asking to book appointments from there. So when I was setting it up, it was set up as a business page, and I also linked the surgery website so that if people went on there and wanted to book an appointment, they could just be directed straight to the actual website rather than this page.
Well done.